Dude, here I start to do a problem. Here they have given a triangle. In this triangle, they have given that base length is 1 units and the perpendicular height is 2 units. You need to find out what's the area. Area of a triangle is half times of base times of perpendicular height. So it is half times of this base length, which is 1 units, and the perpendicular height is 2 units, so it is 1 times of 2. You can divide this to 1 times to 1 times. You're going to get it as 1 times of 1 times of 1, 1 square units. And I start to do another one problem, that is in this triangle they have given that this one in this triangle they have given that this base length is 2 units and the perpendicular height is 1 units. Here also find out what's the area. Area of this triangle is half times of base times of perpendicular height, and here you're going to get it as this is base, which is 2 units, and this is the perpendicular height, which is 1 unit. You're going to get it as half times of 2 times of 1 units to 1 times to 1 times 1 times of 1 times of 1 is 1 square units again. And let's do one more problem. In this problem, they have given one more triangle. In this triangle, they have given that the base length is 1 units and the perpendicular height is 3 units. Here also, you need to find out what's the area of this triangle. Area of this triangle is also same half times of base times of perpendicular height. Here also it is half times of this is base, which is 1 units, and this is perpendicular height, which is 3 units. 1 times of 3, you cannot divide 2 and 3, so 1 times of 1 times of 3, it becomes 3 in denominator 2. 3 by 2 square units. Let's take one more triangle. In this triangle, they have given that this one, that is the base length is same 1 units and the perpendicular height becomes 4 units. Now find out what's the area. Here also area is half times of base times of perpendicular height, which is half times of this is base, which is 1 units, and this is perpendicular height, which is 4 units. 1 times of 4 to 1 times 2, 2 times is 4. 1 times of 1 is 1, 1 times of 2 is 2, 2 square units. Let's do more problems of this. I'm going to take another one. Here they have given that this triangle, they have given this base length is 1 units and the perpendicular height go to become 5 units. Now you need to find out what's the area of this triangle. Here also area is half times of base times of perpendicular height. Here the same thing, half times of this is the base, this base going to be 1 units times of this is the perpendicular height, which is 5 units. Now you can multiply 1 times of 1 is 1, 1 times of 5 is 5. In numerator it remains 5 and below it is 2. 5 by 2 square units. Let's take one more triangle. In this triangle they have given that the base length, which is equal to 1 units, and the perpendicular height, which becomes equal to 6 units. Here find out what's the area. Here also you can do the same thing. Area is half times of base times of perpendicular height. Here the base is 1 unit and the perpendicular height is 6 units. So you can write it as half times of base 1 times of perpendicular height 6. Now you can divide denominator and numerator. 2 1 times 2 3 times is 6. Now 1 times of 1 is 1, 1 times of 3 is 3. It is 3 square units. Let's take one more triangle. In this triangle they have given that the base length is 1 units and the perpendicular height going to become 7 units. Now find out what's the area. Here also the same thing, area equal to half times of base times of perpendicular height, which is half times of this is the base, which is 1 units, times of this is the perpendicular height, which is 7 units. You cannot divide 2 and 7, so 1 times of 1 is 1, 1 times of 7 is 7. It becomes 7 by 2 square units. Let's take one more triangle. In this triangle they have given that the base length, which is equal to 1 units, and the perpendicular height becomes equal to 8 units. Now find out what's the area. You can find out area as half times of base times of perpendicular height. Here also the same thing, half times of this is the base, which is 1 units, times of this is the perpendicular height, which is 8 units. Now you can divide this. 2 1 times 2 4 times is 8. Now 1 times of 1 is 1, 1 times of 4 is 4, 4 square units. Let's take one more triangle. In this triangle, you can take it as they have given the base length as 1 units and the perpendicular height as 9 units. Here also you need to find out what's the area. Area, you can use the formula of half times of base times of perpendicular height. So you're going to get it as half times of this is the base, which is 1 units. Hello, Jainim Karoli Baba, and this is the perpendicular height, which is 9 units. And now you cannot divide this 2 and 9, so this 9 remains above. 1 times of 1 is 1, 1 times of 9 is 9, and denominator it remains as 2, so it is 9 by 2 square units. I take one more problem. Here in this problem they have given again the triangle, and in this triangle they have given this base length as 1 units and the perpendicular height as 10 units. Here also you need to find out what's the area. Area of a triangle is half times of base times of perpendicular height. So you're going to get it as half times of this is the base, which is 1 units, times of this is the perpendicular height, which is 10 units. Thanks. I am your new subscribers. Thank you. This is 10 units. Now you can divide 2 and 10, 2 1 times and 2 5 times. This one is 1 times of 1 is 1 and 1 times of 5 is 5. Denominator 1 means you can leave that remains same, 5 square units. Now take another one triangle. In this triangle they have given the base length is 1 units and the perpendicular height is 11 units. Here also the same thing. What is the area they are asking, and you can do area equal to half times of base times of perpendicular height. Here the same thing, half times of this is the base, which is 1 units, times of this is the perpendicular height, which is 11 units. Here also you cannot divide 2 and 11, so 1 times of 1 is 1 and again 1 times of 11 remains as 11, and in denominator it remains as 2, 11 by 2 square units. And let's take one more triangle. In this triangle they have given that the base length equal to 1 units and the perpendicular height becomes equal to 12 units. Here also you need to find out what's the area. Area is half times of base times of perpendicular height, and here also do the same thing, that is half times of here the base, which is 1 units, times of the perpendicular height, which becomes 12 units. Now you can divide denominator and numerator. 2 1 times and 2 6 times. 1 times of 1 is 1 and again 1 times of 6 is 6, so 6 square units is the area of this triangle. Let's take one more triangle. In this triangle they have given the base length as 1 units and the perpendicular height as 13 units. Here also you need to find out what's the area, and find out area of triangle as half times of base times of perpendicular height. So here you're going to get it as half times of 1 times of perpendicular height 13. You cannot divide 2 and 13, so 1 times of 1 is 1 and 1 times of 13 becomes 13, so it becomes 13 in denominator to 13 by 2 square units. And let's take one more triangle. In this triangle they have given that this base length which is equal to 1 units and the perpendicular height becomes equal to 14 units. And now you need to find out what's the area. Area of this triangle is half times of base times of perpendicular height. And now you're going to get it as half times of, this is the base is 1 units and the perpendicular height, this perpendicular height becomes 14 units. And you're going to get it as, you can divide denominator and numerator. 2 1 times 2 7 times is 14, 1 times of 1 is 1, again 1 times of 7 is 7, 7 square units. And now let's take one more triangle. In this triangle they have given that the base length is 1 units and the perpendicular height becomes equal to 15 units. Now you're going to get that one, what is the area. Here you can find out the area. Area of this triangle is half times of base times of perpendicular height. Now you're going to get it as half times of the base. Here the base is 1 units times of this perpendicular height which is 15 units. Now if you multiply this, you cannot divide 2 and 15, so there it remain 15 in above numerator and 2 below, 15 by 2 square units. Let's take one more triangle. In this triangle they have given that this base length is 1 units and the perpendicular height is 16 units. Here also you need to find out what's the area. Area of this triangle is half times of, this is the base length which is 1 units times of, this is the perpendicular height which is 16 units. Now you can divide 2 and 16. 2 1 times 2 8 times is 16, 1 times of 1 is 1 and 1 times of 8 is 8, 8 square units is the area. Let's take another one triangle. In this triangle they have given that the base length is 1 units and the perpendicular height is 17 units. Now also you need to find out what's the area. Here you can find out the area, that is area of this triangle is half times of base times of perpendicular height. Now you're going to get it as half times of, this is the base which is 1 units and this is the perpendicular height which is 17 units, so it is 1 times of 17. And now you cannot divide 2 and 17, so it remains 17 above and 2 below. 1 times of 17 is 17 and below denominator 2, 17 by 2 square units. And let's take one more triangle. Here in this triangle you're going to get, this is the base length of 1 units and this is the perpendicular height which is 18 units. Now find out what's the area. This area you're going to find it out as this one, that is area equal to half times of base times of perpendicular height. So you're going to get it as half times of, this is the base which is 1 units times of, this is the perpendicular height which is 18 units. Now you can divide this to 1 times 2 9 times is 18. 1 times of 9 remains as 9, denominator 1, so it is 9 square units. Let's take one more triangle. In this triangle they have given the base as 1 units and the perpendicular height as equal to 19 units. Now also find out what's the area. Area equal to half times of base times of perpendicular height, the same formula. Here half times of the base which is 1 units times of the perpendicular height which is 19 units. Now you can do it out. 1 times of 1 is 1, 1 times of 19 remains as 19, in denominator it becomes 2, 19 by 2 square units. Can you teach basic maths like mixed problems? Yes, I can teach that. Tell which type of problem I start that problem exactly. It is algebra, geometry, or arithmetic, any of those one. I start by this one, area of all different pictures, like BODMAS. Yes, I tell BODMAS. BODMAS, or we can use another one which is also same, that is PEMDAS. The both of them give the same result. Start by doing this one, that is BODMAS or PEMDAS. I explain this. BODMAS means first you need to clear out brackets, then orders, that is square or square roots, and then division, multiplying, adding and subtracting. You must do continuously in order, but most famous one is this one, PEMDAS rule. You can use the same one. Now this they are using. P means they must first clear out brackets. Exponents means that is square and square or square root, and then multiplying and dividing together, adding and subtracting together. That is multiplying and dividing together, and adding and subtracting. They both must be done together. I start by this problem. 2 plus 2 square minus 8 plus 9 times of 9. Now see this. First you must see the same PEMDAS rule. Here according to which what they are giving. First is parenthesis. Here there is no brackets, so there is no parenthesis. We can go for exponents. Here there is one exponent, so we must first come to this problem. That is 2 square. Thanks. Yes, welcome. I'm going to explain this. 2 square. 2 square means, let's do this. 2 times of 2, which becomes 4. So remaining all of that you must keep like that. Don't touch anything when you do this. This becomes 2 plus 2 square is 4. 4 minus 8 plus 9 times of 9. Now not even there is an exponents. Now multiplying and dividing, they both have equal importance. So if you find, here we are finding only one multiplication. If 2 or 3 is there, you must do from left to right. Let's start this one, multiplying and dividing. This one do 9 times of 9 becomes 81. Remaining all of them keep like that. That is 2 plus 4 minus 8 plus 81. Now we can see this, adding and subtracting are only existing. This is also we cleared. Adding and subtracting, when both of them are equal importance. So do from left to right. Here first do this part, that is 2 plus 4, which becomes 6. Those remains like that, minus 8 plus 81. Now do left these two, that is 6 minus 8. 6 minus 8 means it becomes minus 2 plus 81. And again do this one, minus 2 plus 81, which becomes 79. This is the final answer. I do more problems of this, like this. Start this one. Here they are giving 2 times of 2 divided by 2 times of 2. Here also use the same PEMDAS rule. That one, PEMDAS means this one, multiplying, dividing, adding, subtracting. If you use even BODMAS, you get the same result, exact one, because first parenthesis and then exponents you're going to clear out. There you're going to find that BODMAS, the last one, addition and subtraction, you do in a series. Here you do first dividing and multiplying in sequence you must do, but even without that you are going to get the same answer. So whenever you get problems, use like this. Here also multiplying and dividing they are giving. There is no parenthesis, there is no exponents. In multiplying and dividing, here you must do, here multiplying, dividing and again multiplying, do from left to right. That is 2 times of 2, which becomes 4, divided by 2 multiplied by 2. Here 4 divided by 2 means you can write this as 4 by 2 first and then multiplied by 2. If you can divide directly like this, 2 1 times, 2 times is 4. That is 2 times of 2. 2 times of 2 becomes 4, which is 4 is the answer for this. Let's take one more. Here they are giving 2 square plus 3 times of 1 plus 2. Here you need to do They are asking same PEMDAS rule right here. Here they are giving bracket adding and this exponents. First you must take out the parenthesis. Once you go inside parenthesis, don't touch any of the outside ones. Just you must operate inside. Inside of this, 1 plus 2 becomes 3. So it becomes 2 square plus 3 times of 3. When only one number remains within bracket, it comes out and its meaning is 2 square plus this you must convert like this 3 times of 3. Now you see this one. Parenthesis is over. Now see about exponents. Here we get one exponent that is 2 square. 2 square you can write it as 2 times of 2 which is 4. So solve this as 4 plus 3 times of 3. See adding and multiplying both of them are there. This one multiplying is more important than this adding. So do this part first. 3 times of 3. 3 times of 3 is 9. It becomes 4 plus 9. 4 plus 9 is 13. So this complete answer going to become 13 units. Now let's take one more of this problem. Here I can do about 1 square plus in the bracket 2 square plus 3 square times of 3. It is very complex problem. I do it out easily. Here's the same one, that is the PEMDAS rule. This PEMDAS rule, first parenthesis, exponent, multiplying, dividing, adding, subtracting. First go inside parenthesis, leave all of them outside, and here you're going to get it as they are given 2 square plus 3 square times of 3. Here you're going to get exponents. Two exponents are there, do from left to right. Write it as it is 1 square. Inside parenthesis, 2 square means 2 times of 2 which is 4. It becomes 4. Again write plus as it is, and 3 square. 3 square becomes 3 times of 3 which is 9. So it becomes 9 times of 3. And inside parenthesis itself adding and multiplying is there. Multiplying is more important. So you must do this part first. That is 9 times of 3. So you're going to get 1 square plus 4 plus 9 times of 3 is this one 27. You're going to get it as 27. And 4 plus 27 is 31. And after 31 you're going to get 1 square plus within bracket 31. When only one number remains, it comes out of bracket. That is 1 square plus 31. Here there is exponent. You must first clear out. 1 times of 1 remains as 1 itself. So it is 1 plus 31. 1 plus 31 is 32. 32 is the final answer for this. I do one more problem like this. That is 2 plus 3 times of 4 divided by 8. Now how to do this one? Again use the same PEMDAS rule, according to which you're going to get multiplying and dividing, adding, subtracting. There is no parenthesis. There is no exponents. And now let's do this multiplying and dividing first. Adding, multiplying, dividing. Here multiplying and dividing equal important. So do from left to right. This we going to get first. That is 3 times of 4. 3 times of 4 is 12. You're going to get us 2 plus 12 divided by 8. That is now adding and next after multiplying you must do this one dividing. That is 2 plus 12 by 2 means you can write as 12 by this 12 by 8. Here you can divide, both are multiplied by 4. You can divide as 4 2 times, here 4 3 times. It remains as 2 plus 3 by 2. When you add both of them, take this 2 as the common denominator. This one take 2 below, and if you take yes, thanks. This one 2 times, when 2 comes above this 2, it becomes 4 plus 3. If you want to tell this multiplying adding fraction also, I explain some problems. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 by 2. It is the complete answer. And I tell another one problem. Let's take like that. Here they are giving 5 divided by 8 in the bracket 3 plus 3 square minus 1 cube. Here also exponents use the same rule, that is PEMDAS rule. In this PEMDAS rule, you can do this is parenthesis exponent, multiplying, dividing, adding, subtracting. Here also same one, that is go inside of parenthesis 5 divided by 8 and inside of which 3 plus 3 square minus 1 cube. Let's take this power once, 3 remains as it is, and exponents, that is 3 square, 3 times of 3 becomes 9. So this is 3 square is 9 minus 1 cube means 1 times of 1 times of 1. Any times you multiply 1 cube, 1 power 10, 1 power 100, it always remains as just 1. So it becomes 1. Now let's take one more, that is 5 divided by 8, and here 3 plus 9 becomes 12. 12 minus 1 is 11. So it becomes 11. And here they are given parenthesis, so it's nothing means they are multiplying. 5 divided by 8 times of 11. This one 5 divided by 8 means dividing and multiplying both have equal weightage, so equal importance. So take this one first, that is 5 by 8 times of 11. You cannot divide 8 and 11, so multiply these two. 5 times of 11 is 55. 55 by 8. Let's solve another one problem. Here they give half multiplied by half divided by half times of again half. Again use the same one, that is PEMDAS rule. Here also do the same thing, multiplying, dividing, adding, subtracting. There is nothing, only multiplying and dividing is there. So do from left to right all of them. That is half times of half means multiply this part you must do. Multiply the denominators and numerators. 1 times of 1 is 1, 2 times of 2 is 2. And divided by half times of again half. You must do these two parts. When dividing two fractions, the first fraction remains the same, but the second fraction flips out, upside down it becomes. 2 goes up, 1 comes down, that becomes 2 by 1 times of half. And now you must do this part first, that is 2 half times of 2. In denominator and numerator you can divide 2 1 times 2 1 times. It remains as 1 times of half. 1 times of half is equal to half. That's the final answer. Let's do one more problem. Here they give 1 divided by 8 times of 3 square plus 9 minus root of 9. I'm going to explain it. Is beautiful problem. Since there is a parenthesis here, when there is a parenthesis, you must clear out it first. So write this one, 1 divided by 8 times of 3 square plus inside parenthesis it remains as 9. 9 you can write it as within inside us. This is exponents. This one you must clear. 9 can be written as 3 square because 3 times of 3 is 9. Inside of it root of 3 square. And here square and square root can get cancelled out. That is 1 divided by 8 times of 3 square plus this one 9 minus 3 it becomes 9 minus 3. 9 minus 3 is 6. So you're going to get it as 1 divided by 8 times of 3 square plus 6. And now you get it as this is exponents, dividing, multiplying, adding, and exponents is there. Exponents is next important. 3 square means 3 times of 3 becomes 9. It is 1 divided by 8 times of 9 plus 6. Now when all of them are there, dividing and multiplying, do from left. It becomes 1 by 8 times of 9 plus 6. This 9 comes above. 9 by 8 plus 6. When you add these two fraction and this, here denominator 8 remains, numerator 9, and 6 times of 8 is 48. 48 plus 9 becomes 57 by 8. And now let's take this. You're going to get this one, that is Another problem, here they give 4 times of 4 divided by 4 plus 4. When they give like this, you do the same rule. After using the same PEMDAS rule, you can find here that one 4 times of 4 divided by multiplying and dividing both are given. So do from left to right. 4 times of 4 which become 16. So it is 16 divided by 4 plus 4. Here 16 divided by 4 you can write like 16 by 4 plus 4. Here 4 1 times 4 times is 16. Now you get it as 4 plus 4. This 4 plus 4 becomes 8. 8 is the final answer. Let's take one more problem. Here they give 3 plus 3 times of 3 minus 3. Here also using the same rule, you're going to get that one first. That is multiplying and dividing. Multiplying, let's do out first this part. That becomes 3 plus 3 times of 3 is 9 minus 3. And next do this adding and subtracting are there. Do from left to right. 3 plus 9 is 12. 12 minus 3 becomes 9. So this complete thing becomes 9. Let's do one more problem. Here they give 2 square times of 3 cube. You can do here 2 square means 2 times of 2 which becomes 4. And this one 3 square means 3 cube means 3 times of 3 times of 3. 3 times of 3 is 9. 9 times of 3 is 27. It is 27. When you multiply it, you're going to get 27 times of 4, which is 108. I continue this problem, that is this triangle one. In this triangle, they have given this one. In this triangle, they have given the base as 1 units and the perpendicular height as 20 units. You need to find out what's the area. Area of triangle is half times of base times of perpendicular height. Here also same, half times of this is the base which is 1 units times of this is the perpendicular height which is 20 units. Now you can divide 2 1 times 2 10 times is 20. 1 times of 1 times of 10 remains as 10 square units. Let's take one more triangle. In this triangle, they have given base as 1 units and the perpendicular height as 21 units. And you're going to get what's the area. Here, area is half times of base times of perpendicular height. That is half times of this is the base which is 1 units times of this is the perpendicular height which is 21 units. You cannot divide 2 and 21, so 1 times of 21 becomes 21 in denominator 2 which is 21 by 2 square units. Let's take one more triangle. In this triangle they have given the base length as equal to 1 units, perpendicular height is 22 units. Find out what's the area. You can find it out by the same way. Area is half times of base times of perpendicular height. Here it is half times of this is the base which is 1 units times of this is the perpendicular height which is 22 units. 2 1 times 2 11 times you can divide. 1 times of 1 is 1, again 1 times of 11 is 11, 11 square units. Let's take one more triangle, and in this triangle they have given base length as 1 units and the perpendicular height as 23 units. Now also you need to find out what's the area. You can find area as half times of base times of perpendicular height. So it is half times of this is 1 units times of this is perpendicular height, which is 23 units. That is 1 times of 23, which is 23 divided by 2 square units. Let's take one more triangle. In this triangle, they have given that this base length is 1 units and the perpendicular height is 24 units. Now also you need to find out what's the area. Area equal to half times of base, that is this is the base, which is base times of perpendicular height. So it is half times of the base length, which is 1 units times of perpendicular height, which is 24 units. 2 1 times 2 1 times 2 2 2 times 4 12. 1 times of 1 times of 12 means 12 square units. Let's take one more triangle. In this triangle, they have given base as 1 units and the perpendicular height as 25 units. And you're going to get what's the area. Here, area is half times of base times of perpendicular height. Here also same thing, half times of this is the base, which is 1 units times of this is the perpendicular height, which is 25 units. Now you can multiply them. 1 times of 1 times of 25 by 2. You cannot divide it more. I keep on explaining new concepts every day, and bye.